I think clearly we need to reform the corporate tax system. We need to stop. The only way to stop inversion, frankly, is to either go to a territorial tax in the U.S., as Mike Porter recommended on CNBC a couple weeks ago, and really clean it up so that global companies are on a level playing field to compete across the globe. There's where the big jobs are. And you talk about small business. Big business is the one who's creating the contracts for small business. So these things two go hand in hand. I totally disagree with Trump on trade, and Hillary, by the way. And I think business people need to speak out, because going against trade is a huge issue. It's created 3.5 million jobs over the last 10 years. And I think we need to get back to a growth economy. Our best opportunities are the fact that we have vibrant global companies in America who can compete across the globe. And I think we want to encourage that with an equitable tax system. We're not going to 15%. That'll never get 60 votes in the Senate. But I think something down in the mid to low 20s. And I think eliminating some of the loopholes and trying to equalize things. And frankly, a territorial tax would be the best way to do that, to clean up some of the issues. But until we get to the real issues underlying trade, such as education of our workforce, we're not going to correct the problems. It's not about trade. It's about globalization. It's about technology, and how that's changed our workforce.
You know, it's a great point, of course. You do find yourself, I found myself wondering, I mean, the discussion of future issues that I think you're referring to, Bill, for example, the rise of automation even more so, and simply the displacement of jobs that may take place. Think about the autonomous automobile, for example. I mean, you're not hearing anything in the debate about what those challenges are going to represent, it would seem.
Yeah, well, let me give you an example. Ford has done an amazing job under Alan Mulally and now Mark Fields, and really brought the company back and made them very competitive globally. And they're exporting all over the world, and they're very competitive in the U.S. But it takes 10% as many workers to produce a Ford automobile today as it did 20 years ago. So we're creating new jobs for those people by being more vibrant. But that's not a question of trade. That's not about NAFTA. And by the way, the Ford plant in Mexico that Trump referred to, it's a total misnomer. They're expanding jobs in Michigan. They needed more production capacity for the large vehicles and small vehicles in Mexico. This is called, you know, a global manufacturing plan, and all the global companies I know do that. I do not know one company that is going to bring jobs back, as Trump has talked about. I feel sorry for those workers in many states where they haven't had any advanced education in the last 40 years and no additional training. We need to give them that. Finally, after 8 years of trying, Paul Ryan and Obama agreed on a job retraining plan. But we need to do a lot more of that to get our workers technological competence. That's what Germany's done. And we need to get more people going to vo-tech schools. It's not just about college. It's about having the skills to do tomorrow's workforce. And that's where the emphasis has got to be if we're going to be competitive in the global world. And I don't see either candidate talking about that. I'd like to see a lot more CEOs talking about it. I think they're all holding back. They're scared, but they need to speak out.
Hey CNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Here you're going to find videos packed with all of the information that you need to be smarter about your finances. You can subscribe by clicking right here, and click on all the videos around me or the I right here to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.